double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with the lip shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you, the driver inside got a license. They hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge. You made it the wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe-to-toe. Anyone you know, young or older, get drove in the. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses. That's like comparing team ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86. So this holding my on the nurses.
Running from yourself now, getting what you told. Never let your guard down, anywhere you go. In the right place, at the right time. It's still you sinking to the floor. It's never enough. Never enough, never enough, never enough, it's never enough.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight.
Here we go.
These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Right side, Maxey. Baseline try. Here's Embiid. That one no good. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Zubac. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Now here's Maxey. Shoots from 12. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Collins. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Leonard gets the bucket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss. Leonard can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. 7-point differential. Embiid, good.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Now here's Harden. It's stolen. Oh, stolen by Harden. Fires for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Collins. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Oubre can't hit.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Leonard gets the bucket.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's McCain. Pass to Walker. Over Jones. The Sixers again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Here's Bonner. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Dunn. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Jones. Back to Dunn. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Batum's shot is off. 76ers trail by 11. Goes up on the wing. Maxey, that's good.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Here's Harden. Here's Batum. On target from range. Batum's got his first 3 points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
It's stolen by McCain. To the middle. And it's Bona missing. The Clippers lead by 12. Down low. Dunn outside. Batum outside. Jones from outside. The rebound by Maxey. Now Philadelphia with it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back over to you, BA.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So both teams changing it up here. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best of the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
It's Grimes on the wing. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Walker sets a screen. Fires the 3. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Harden with a bucket.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Outside Jones. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Jones has got 7.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the 76ers making a change here. Pass to Embiid. And here's Grimes. Hounded by Beal. Back to Embiid. Deflected! Leonard outside. Shot from the wing. That one's good for 2. 6 points for him.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now Beal, still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dunn. The turnaround jumper. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 13. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Watford outside. Pass to Oubre. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Beal, no good. Oubre into the lane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And so that's the end of the first half. It's Los Angeles up 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
The Clippers lead by 9. Off the inbound. And a bucket by Beal. Beal's got his first points of the game.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Well, injuries, a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Edgecombe, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Harden can't hit. 76ers trail by 12. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back over to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And, Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
Out to Oubre. The three is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Pass to Zubac. And here's Collins for 3. Good work defensively by Oubre. 76ers trail by 15. Maxey with it. He has 6. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, rejected by Beal. On the wing, Harden. Over Maxey. Rebound by Philadelphia. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. The Clippers lead by 15. Collins right side. From deep, hits a three-pointer. Collins has got 7 points.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 76ers trail by 18. For three, Maxey. And the three-pointer goes. 9 points in the game.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
It's stolen by Oubre. Maxey with it. Picked up by Collins. Watford inside. Outside Grimes. Watford with a screen. 5 on the clock. Grimes' shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Leonard can't get it to go. Pass to Grimes. Shot on the wing. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers lead by 15. Kicks it out to Collins. Beal surveying the D. No good, off the front rim. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Grimes. The putback. Watford. And James Harden pulls it down. To the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. Beal outside. Fires from deep. They shoot again. Harden misses.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
So it's Los Angeles now. Now here's Collins. Covered by Grimes. Here's Leonard. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Maxey. And it's Harden again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Philadelphia with another miss. Good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. For three, Maxey connects from downtown.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Harden from outside. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So it's Los Angeles now. Over to the wing. Here's Batum. No good on the three. 76ers trail by 15. It's Edwards on the wing. To the inside. Outside McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. For three, Maxey. Jones grabs the board. Here's Harden. And a nice finish on the layup.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Outside Maxey. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Lopez. Here's Leonard. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Clippers leap by 19. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Outside Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. Los Angeles leading by 19. On the wing, Harden. From downtown, Joel Embiid with the board. Here's Grimes. Cash from downtown.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Clippers lead by 16. Here's Leonard. And that basket is good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Oubre. Clock at 6. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Leonard. Maxey pulls it down. 76ers trail by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for James Harden.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Leonard! Embiid there for the rebound. Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 16-point game. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Leonard! That's off. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden with a rebound. Collins outside.
And one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
He misses the free throw. And he can't hit the second. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Bogdanovich! He buries it from three.
Bogdanovich.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce,
them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off, or I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this ball pit. Used to work out park afraid, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing, look, we mobbing. All in got timing, what? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver, it's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a chokehold. K.O. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the fruit that fell early. Slither with these snakes, homie, Lord have mercy. Hands in this chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges. So who the I look like if I slow up now? Talking out that neck, but calm that down. Used to let that slide just to keep folks around. Now I keep in my bag in case they get loud. We pipe that smoke down. Don't get me rowdy. These can't rap with me. Say they proudly. Bad Mike Lowry. Serving face in season. I even brought my Lowrys. They like my little voice. They think they sweet. They think they gon' beat this little caramel. Well, I'm the new age Eve. Forbidden gems up my sleeve next to that. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the fruit that fell early. Slither with these snakes, homie, Lord have mercy. Hands in this chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges.
Packed up his guitar and tried to find a place to play. But they against his head and made sure he was. And his last thoughts were the things he didn't say. Right on, right on, right on, right on. She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay.
We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Boston Celtics. Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. Here we go. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Minot. White on the wing. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. 4-3. It's tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And here is Thompson. The 3, Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, OJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
4 on the clock. Pritchard doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Thompson goes in. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Now here's Brown. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
Good on the second one. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Here's Durant. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. 4-point game. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Thompson. Durant inside. Soft touch off the glass.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Şengün with a steal. Thompson with it. Now guarded by White. White with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. The three. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson in the post. Out to the right wing. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Now here's Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 9-1 run. And
Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, take it in your stride. Mama used to say, live your life. You're young, so young, don't hold on back. Do all you want to do. Now is the time for you to stride, for you to get better in what you are doing. Oh.